Hello, and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment Cardano is king, and watch the video to the end. To be eligible, the winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. Good news, Cardano, a quick transition for ADA could result in significant returns for ecosystem investors. This rally might occur sooner than we anticipate because Cardano has the highest level of social engagement of any cryptocurrency project. Investors are currently delaying investment decisions until the ADA price turns parabolic. But what if there is a significant delay in this expectation? A few Bitcoin predictions are simply extrapolations of what would occur if the current patterns persisted. When a coin increases by 10, due to their propensity for speculation, people have a tendency to predict that this year will probably follow last year's pattern. Cryptocurrency markets are notoriously difficult to anticipate, and the majority of investors are uneducated people betting big money on inexpensive coins they don't understand in the hopes of making a fortune. The disadvantage of the basic concept in crypto is that the more sure analyses are about their forecasts, the more likely they are going to be wrong. They also expect a parabolic movement but are unaware that a parabola could take. They are ready cryptocurrency predictions that are not even interesting to read. In the cryptocurrency industry, speculating on future trends or asset prices is a never-ending fascination. Since the beginning of Cardano ADA, there have been continuous attempts to develop a predictive model that establishes its price, most of which have been unsuccessful. Even the majority of those attempts ended with a few elaborate blog articles or research papers. The fact that predicting financial markets is a brutally Herculean undertaking, with some of those issues having migrated into the crypto arena, is the root of the issue. What's the big deal then? Well, it is advisable to think about potential future situations for a specific coin rather than making price forecasts. In light of this, is it possible to have an upside parabolic move with Cardano ADA? There has been much discussion about the possibility that the U.S. Federal Reserve's actions would determine the future of Bitcoin. As a result, the majority of traders are trying to predict when the next parabolic bull run will begin, while also indirectly watching for the world's most potent central bank to declare victory over inflation and stop tightening up the money supply. While the Fed's choices are unquestionably important, signs specific to the crypto market and related to macroeconomic variables may be useful in predicting the next parabolic run. However, there have been instances where Bitcoin made preserved movements rather than parabolic ones. For instance, its metric increased from $10,000 to more than $60,000 in the third quarter of 2020, April 2020. One is 6 months away. If history is a reliable indicator, Bitcoin may soon experience another explosive rise. A cryptocurrency may make a huge shift at specific times, although it may also jump or fall abruptly because of particular catalysts. The frequency of these parabolic moves is typically higher in freshly launched and small-sized cryptocurrencies. Early in 2020, one during the Wall Street bed crisis. The stock price of businesses like AMC Entertainment and GameStop increased by more than 300 thanks to social media users. Similar to how joke coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu have experienced this particular shift over the past few days, Cardano ADA is yet another noteworthy illustration. Cardano ADA began a parabolic climb 2 years ago when it increased by 700. The introduction of the Shelley update on the main blockchain was a crucial factor in this outperformance. In addition to further decentralizing Cardano, this upgrade enabled proof of stake on the network, which encouraged adoption and the holding of ADA, leading to the surge. Crypto trader Michael Vanderpump displayed a chart from that time period demonstrating that ADA was seeing significant barriers when compared to Bitcoin. Cardano's seeming pessimistic perspective was welcomed when the cryptocurrency market cooled off following the run. He continued, adding that if ADA ran a few percentage points higher, it would hit strong resistance that we had difficulties breaking over. Analysts advised not to allow the popular cryptocurrencies catch you off guard and to minimize your risk by raising your stop losses because some of them have fallen significantly from their high. Markets are generally seen as being intricately, non-linearly interrelated, dynamic, and susceptible to both macro influences and investor psychology. This list may go on forever. A cryptocurrency trader and influencer named Elliot Wayman claims that Cardano may undergo a change that will produce enormous profits for the ecosystem's early investors, it does feel like there's a sea change on the horizon here and that Cardano is not the only one going to start shipping, he said in a YouTube video, adding that investors in businesses based on Cardano can make some substantial returns. Wayman also mentioned that Cardano has some of the highest levels of social engagement and added that the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, knows how to rally people and galvanize communities. This means that those who invest early in the right projects will likely experience some serious parabolic gains, as our projects built over there, which are expected to have Solana-like, Polkadot-like, Polkadot-like base-like gains. Metcalfe's law, one of the most effective methods for valuing cryptocurrencies, is frequently maligned. The more people that participate in Bitcoin, the more it tends to grow exponentially under this law. Charles Hoskinson recently clarified the position of the cryptocurrency project on the burning of ADA tokens. In response to a person who had accused him of being ignorant on social media, according to Charles Hoskinson, burning coins is the same as damaging other people's property, received notification that there were no ADA reserves available for transmission to an invalid wallet address in order to remove them from circulation. When people struggle to understand that there isn't a magical store of ADA floating around, ignorance's astounding power is exposed. All ADA is in the possession of the owners. For it to be burned, it must be taken away from them and destroyed. He claimed that, in accordance with the developer of Cardano, other cryptocurrency projects that routinely burn tokens to lower supply typically do so from pre-mined reserves of their respective digital assets rather than from investor hoard. The founders typically have control over a sizable pre-mine that is destroyed in order to affect the price at times of low liquidity. There is no ADA for this. In response to another user's suggestion to restrict the supply of ADA by chopping up Cardano staking wards and burning that piece, Hoskinson added, he claimed that doing so would be equivalent to robbing ecosystem participants. These participants primarily operate stake pools and are ADA holders. While its current supply is almost at $34.03 billion, the crypto project has set a maximum supply cap of $45 billion. Potential considerations to keep in mind while predicting an upward parabolic swing include Hoskinson's tough decision-making process and persuasive justifications. So many Cardano investors have purchased large quantities of ADA and are eagerly anticipating a parabolic rise in price. Along with David Goggenstein's most recent position, this action is coordinated. The creator of Rakesh J Media, a crypto aficionado, said he still has a significant amount of Dogecoin and is waiting for the leading meme coin to go parabolic. Since last year, he has backed Doge, saying that it inspired many individuals to start using Bitcoin. In one of his most recent tweets, he attempted to market a quarrel between the Shiba Inu and Dogecoin groups. He has also been singing the same song about other top primary coins like Shiba Inu and Floki Nu. It's no longer news that Dogecoin's popularity has been rising recently, of course, due to Elon Musk's influence. He believes it's all right to hold both Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. The Cardano CEO also stated that the recent FTX failure demonstrated the critical necessity for decentralization. Decentralization has been the core message of Cardano since the beginning. Hoskinson asserted that the crypto business has never been more robust in terms of its offering while speaking at the Financial Times Crypto and Digital Asset Summit. Consequently, the world at large and the traditional finance market. However, recent failures like FCX have shown the necessity of decentralization and verification of reserves. The problems we are experiencing are failures of regulation rather than failures of protocol or failures of defiance. He claimed that they are the people's failings. In addition, he asserted that trust issues point to a shift away from organizations and individuals toward protocols. Since centralization promotes consistency, people favor it. It provides you efficiency and optimization, but eventually they pay the price for it because people make mistakes or turn bad. That was evident with FTXE. We witnessed that with Luna. Adding that his invention Cardano has outgrown its creator, Charles Hoskinson said, "While I began the party, good parties survive past their hosts using statistics to demonstrate just how decentralized the protocol genuinely is. There are more than 3 million people, 1,200 projects are under construction, and more than 100 have already begun. The overwhelming majority of the activity is unrelated to me." Regarding Hoskinson's assertions, Cardinal is allegedly preoccupied on managing the challenges of the cryptocurrency market. Nobody is aware of the exact timing of the parabolic movement. There is, however, a preview of the possibilities it will present to investors and the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. Of course, what do you think about this? Let's talk about it in the section below. In the following video, we'll see you. To learn more about how Cardano is living up to the promise of being the Ethereum killer, watch some of our previous films first. Be sure to always click the subscribe notification buttons